Best 71 Forest Quotes and Slogans for World Forest Day. The forest and the trees located in it are very important for us. Not only are the trees located in the forest, but the trees located around us are also very important for us. Like water and air, our life is not possible without trees. Whether the tree is small or big, it is very useful for us. It gives us food to eat. It also helps us to live, because we make many household appliances from it. And the most important thing that we need to live is oxygen, without which we will not be able to breathe. It also comes from trees. According to Wikipedia, forests account for 75% of the primary productivity of the Earth's biosphere. Nowadays people are cutting trees for their own benefit. Some to earn money, some to build factories, some for illegal occupation. These people need to be stopped from doing such types of disgusting acts. If we cannot plant a tree, then we have no right to cut the tree. If we want to live on this earth, then we have to protect the forests and the trees. World Forest Day and History. November 28, 2012, the 21st day of March was declared by the United Nations General Assembly as World Forest Day. This day is celebrated to spread awareness among the people about the importance of forests and trees. On this day, many activities are done at the local, national, and international levels. People are encouraged by planting trees. In this day, people get inspiration for forest conservation. International Day of Forests was first observed on March 21, 2013, and since then World Forest Day is celebrated every year on March 21st. Importance of Forest Quotes for World Forest Day. Here we are sharing some inspiring forest quotes on World Forest Day, which will help you to understand the importance of trees and forests. 1. Both brains and forests form highly efficient delivery systems that optimize the transmission of energy and information through a larger system. Julie J. Morley. 2. Forest is a dream where you may find yourself, and dream is a forest where you may lose yourself. Mehmet Murat Ilden. 3. If you cut down a forest, it doesn't matter how many sawmills you have if there are no more trees. Susan George. 4. The forest will answer you in the way you call to it. Finnish proverb. 5. Climate change is the greatest threat to humanity, perhaps ever. Global temperatures are rising at an unprecedented rate, causing drought and forest fires and impacting human health. Carrie Kennedy. 6. The death of the forest is the end of our life. Dorothy Stang. 7. The forest was a friend to all. And anyone could walk to the enchanter's castle for remedies or advice or general gossip. Kelly Barnhill. 8. To learn something from you, the forest silently observes you and quietly listens to you. If you want to learn something from the forest, do the same thing. Mehmet Murat Ilden. 9. When you become silent to listen to the sounds of the forest, if the forest becomes silent too, then you can be sure that the forest too became silent to listen to you. Mehmet Murat Ilden. Protect forest quotes. 10. As a single withered tree, if set aflame, causes a whole forest to burn, so does a rascal son destroy a whole family. Chanakya. 11. If you have green forest, the water table goes up. What happens with deforestation is the water level goes down, and we all know how much importance drinking water has. M.S. Dhoni. 12. The number one cause of forest fires is trees. Pat Paulson. 13. Cutting down a forest for timber adds to GDP, but what we don't report is the loss to our wealth in terms of natural resources. Winnie Byanyama. 14. The world's a forest, in which all lose their way, though, by a different path each goes astray. George Villiers. 15. Even if one tree falls down, it wouldn't affect the entire forest. Chen Shui-bian. 16. A fortune can't be made from a single coin in the same way a forest can be grown from a single seed. Lurzad Basha. 17. Talk to the forest, because the forest always talks to you. Mehmet Murat Ilden. 18. Save the elephants, and then you save the forest, and then you save yourself. Mark Shand. Motivational quotes about forest. 19. A forest full of trees is as important and valuable as a mine full of gold. Paul Bamacole. 20. The heart of another is a dark forest, always, no matter how close it has been to one's own. Willa Cather. 21. We are aware only of the empty space in the forest, which only yesterday was filled with trees. Anna Freud. 22. I love the forest. It is the place where you hear yourself better. Fahad Fazal. 23. A forest bird never wants a cage. Henrik Ibsen. 24. If the tongue had not been framed for articulation, man would still be a beast in the forest. Ralph Waldo Emerson. 25. You can't stay in your corner of the forest waiting for others to come to you. You have to go to them sometimes. A. A. Milne. 26. The clearest way into the universe is through a forest wilderness. John Muir. 27. I think women have a unique talent for being able to see the forest and the trees at the same time. Bazoma St. John. 28. I'm always astonished by a forest. It makes me realize that the fantasy of nature is much larger than my own fantasy. I still have things to learn. Gunter Grass. 29. An autumn forest is such a place that once entered, you never look for the exit. Mehmet Murat Ilden. Best forest quotes. 30. When the oak is felled, the whole forest echoes with it fall, but 100 acorns are sown in silence by an unnoticed breeze. Thomas Carlyle. 31. Liberalism is cancer. It's a forest fire. It destroys every single thing it touches. Dan Bongino. 32. The mountains, the forest, and the sea render men savage. They develop the fierce, but yet do not destroy the human. Victor Hugo. 33. A woodland in full color is awesome as a forest fire, in magnitude at least, but a single tree is like a dancing tongue of flame to warm the heart. Hal Borland. 34. The Forest Restoration Campaign is a war to ameliorate nature. Kim Jong-un. 35. If a man doesn't learn to treat the oceans and the rainforest with respect, man will become extinct. Peter Benchley. 36. Take a trip to the forest and experience the greatness of getting on your knees and picking your own food and going home and eating it. Renee Redzepi. 37. I grew up in a forest. It's like a room. It's protected. Like a cathedral, it is a place between heaven and earth. Anselm Kiefer. 38. I am a normal guy from the Black Forest, and I do not compare myself with the geniuses. Jürgen Klopp. 39. Wake Forest came knocking on the door, and I accepted that offer. It changed my life completely. Muggsy Bogues. 40. Planting a tree is the easiest way to align yourself with the cosmic rhythm. Amit Ray. 41. If you've ever walked a mile into a virgin forest, like a deep forest where trees have been uncut, the energy is totally different from the shopping mall. James Redfield. Inspirational forest quotes. 42. Do not be very upright in your dealings, for you would see by going to the forest that straight trees are cut down while crooked ones are left standing. Chanakya. 43. He who has no dreams, let him go to a beautiful forest to have many. Mehmet Murat Ilden. 44. Every forest has its own character, its own whispered rumors and smells. Jennifer Ackerman. 45. If you're in a forest, the quality of the echo is very strange because echoes back off so many surfaces of all those trees that you get this strange, itchy ricochet effect. Brian Eno. 46. When I go into the forest, I don't go there expecting to see any animal. I go there just to enjoy the wilderness. Any picture I get is a bonus. Biju Karakanam. 47. Never go into the deep parts of the forest, for there are many dangers there, both dark and bright, and they will ensnare your soul. Robert Beatty. 48. Nothing can match the joy of a forest in the morning. Millie Florence. 49. The trees were dappling again. They loved to dapple, it seemed to be their favorite pastime. Millie Florence. World Forest Day quotes and slogans. Forests are an integral part of our lives, and we must do all that we can to save them. Save trees or else their leaves will only be seen in museums. Plant a day keeps the flood away. Plant a tree so that the next generation can get air for free. Don't destroy the greenery and don't spoil the scenery. Save Mother Earth. One tree can make a million matches, one match can destroy a million trees. Trees are green gold. Forests are the reason that there is balance in our ecosystem. Let us join hands to protect them from all threats. Forests are much more important for us than we know, and therefore, we must all save them. Run to help save forests. Without forests, this world would be a barren and lifeless place to live. Let us save them before anything else. Need for forest conservation. Save forests, save the climate. Forests help us cope up with the climatic changes that are taking place around us. Let us protect them to save our planet. There is enough on the earth for the humans' need, but not for the humans' greed. If the present generation cuts down trees, their children will have to pay the fees. Don't make trees rare, we should keep them with care. Save trees now, they will save you in future. Forests need our support, and we must extend it without any second thoughts. Stop deforestation and work on conserving forests to save many lives. Save the forests to save the biodiversity and the future of Earth. Saving the forests is saving the planet from climatic changes. I hope you liked the above forest quotes and slogans for World Forest Day.